Converting a tree into a piece of paper requires enormously large and complex and expensive machinery. And we know by experience that this machinery, if they are not properly designed, operated and maintained, have a tendency to break down, generating loss of production. In fact, when we look back at our loss history in the forest product industry, we can see that there is 1/3 of the losses which are generated by machinery breakdown. It can be mechanical breakdown or electrical breakdown.
Stora Enso is the largest pulp and paper manufacturer in Europe. FM Global ensures the consumer board, packaging, biomaterials and wood divisions.
We wanted to build a real, robust, global insurance program with local risk engineering resources in the countries where Stora Enso is operating. With the help of FM Global, we managed to build this really good and robust global insurance program, including the risk engineering services we were looking for.
A mill of the size and complexity of Stora Enso Imatra requires both fire engineers and equipment engineers that have experience and that have been through a specific training, a learning program that takes about 2 years, focused on the pulp and paper process.
Boiler and equipment hazards is a very important area in our industry, in the forest products industry, because we're a process industry.
All the pieces of machinery that we use here in Imatra, they are interconnected. So there's basically very little room for interruptions with any part of the machinery.
So if one of our machinery or equipment is down, it will affect the whole mill, and that will cause, of course, a downtime and loss of sales.
The heart of this kind of mill is always the power plant and recovery boilers. So recovery boiler is the exposure number one, and that's an area where we have been looking for better risk engineering or machinery breakdown service.
I would say that FM Global's audit program for recovery boilers are quite unique. We are able to get a deeper assessment on these risks that we have in our equipment.
The BLRB, the Black Liquor Recovery Boiler Audit Program, consists in sending a team of 4 engineers during 5 days for each boiler. And during this week, they will ask questions focused on the design of the boiler, the operation of the boiler, the safety devices, all the instrumentation, interlocks, programming, safety equipment. They will focus also on operators, their training, their qualifications, the procedures in case of abnormal conditions.
There are lots of benefits in preventing equipment failure because there's a high demand for our products, and our main target is to have a high degree of availability and efficiency. We try to avoid any kind of interruption in the production.
With FM Global's boiler and machinery expertise, of course, we are in a much better position now than we were before. You have a thorough investigation or assessment of the boiler for every 6 years, and also every outage you will inspect the boiler. So that is a big improvement for us, of course.
For Stora Enso and for this region, my vision for Imatra Mills is to make this the benchmark for equipment safety, and FM Global could help us to achieve that goal.